Alright, how's it going, everybody? This is fathertimenc, and we're going to try something a little different today. I got a 350 Legend on the way, which I'm going to start I already do loading sometimes for my 6.5 Creedmoor, but they're all jacketed bullets. I got the 350 Legend on the way, complete upper from Bear Creek Arsenal. I'm gonna start reloading for it. I'm gonna start out with some regular jacketed bullets, but I'm gonna eventually get into some casting my own bullets, and I'm gonna get me a 450 Bushmaster also. I'm gonna start casting bullets for it. So what this is, guys, is I went and got me some powder coat. This is the white powder coat from Harbor Freight. This is $6.99 for a pound of this. So just an experiment, we're going to do some 25 caliber airgun slugs and pellets. I'm going to do 5 48 grain Hunter Supply. I'm going to do 10 29 grain Nielsen slugs, and I'm going to do 5 44 grain Rat Sniper slugs, and then I'm gonna do 10 JSB 25.39 pellets, just to see how these do. Like I said, this is white. I was wanting the red, but they didn't have no red in. They also had the black, but I heard somewhere on YouTube said supposedly the black's not good for a barrel. I don't know why, but so I decided to leave that one alone, and I wanted something to cover these slugs in that hopefully you could track good using the side shot scope cam or any other kind of video. Hopefully that white will track good. There's also other places you can buy this powder coat. I think that's supposed to coat better even than this, but we're going to use this. Like I said, it's $6.99 for a pound of it at Harbor Freight. And from my understanding, all we're going to do is stick it in, a sour cream thing. Put the slugs and pellets in there. From my understanding, it only takes a little bit of this stuff, so we're just going to take, like a spoonful. Because from what I heard, it don't take much of this stuff to coat these bullets. And then you put them on a tray, and you stick them in a toaster oven for about 20 minutes at 400. Another guy, he did his at 325. So this is soft lead, so we're going to probably do the 325. And see how this turns out, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in there, and all you do is mix it around. It's got to build up a static charge so it sticks to the lead. A lot of guys, they do these with bullets. They stick it out, they pour them out in the screen and then just stick them on something and stick them all in the toaster oven. But I got some tweezers here. I'm gonna take them out individually, and pretty much we're just gonna do this for a couple minutes, see how they're coated, and we'll get back to you. All right, guys, we're back. Shook them around for a few minutes. You see they're on the tray. See, that was one spoonful I stuck in there. I still got powder in there, so it don't take much. There's one guy on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and look how to do this too. There's one guy on there, Elvis Ammo, I think is his channel name. He does some of his by heating his bullets up for 4 minutes at 140, then stick them in there and shake them around. He says it sticks better, so you can also try that. There's different techniques of doing this. I figured I'd just try this out since I got these slugs for the in 25 caliber, and I figured I'd do a couple pellets. just to see how it goes, because like I said, I am going to get into casting my own stuff with the 350 Legend and the 450 Bushmaster. So we're going to go take these and put them in the toaster oven for 20 minutes. I'm going to do about 375, and then we'll pull them out, see how they look, and we'll test fire a few of them. It's getting kind of on the dark side now, so we might have to wait till tomorrow to test fire some. But yeah, guys, this is basically how you powder coat bullets, and you pretty much don't you know, slugs. I did, you know, this is for air guns, but this is pretty much how you do it for firearms. And they do got different colors. You know, you can order from different companies. They got blue, and I'm sure green. Harbor Freight's got black, white, and red. Like I said, this is the white. They were out of the red. The black, supposedly, I don't know, for some reason it's bad for your barrel. I don't know why. I heard that some guy was saying it. But you can order it from other companies, and they also make yellow. They make all different kinds, so you can probably combine the powders and make your, you know, your own whatever color you want. But yeah, we're going to stick this in the toaster oven, and I'll get back to you after they come out, see how they turn out. Alright guys, I'm back. As you can see, these are the pellet. This is the one I done at about 375. One thing I say for sure, guys, do not put these on aluminum foil, because aluminum foil is going to stick to the bottom. I didn't think about it at the time. I would say the suede slugs and probably small slugs and stuff. The pellets did seem to do all right, but like this one, I think I had this one right over the burner part. It did melt it a little bit, but as you can see, the hollow points do fill up. I mean, it coats them decent. You can tell that that powder coating is really hard. Some coats better than others. I know some guys on YouTube, they're doing theirs in the tumblers. They're putting their bullets in there and letting them tumble, you know, with the powder coat for a while. The more static electricity that gets to them, guys, the better the powder coat's going to stick. You can see how these are kind of off colored here, and these are whiter here. These I did another batch. I did at the 4 minutes at 140, and then I stuck them in the powder and turned them around, and you can see it. They turned out a lot wider. The Hunter Supply slugs, they're a little bit harder to bang. I got some of them to bang the powder out of the hollow point. The Nielsen's I banged out. They banged out pretty good. That powder coat, like I said, it's pretty hard. There's the pellets. They put a nice little hard coating. Now these four back here, you can see they're really coated pretty good. These are ones I did double. It come from this one, and I stuck it back in there, coated again, and yeah, you can see it coated it fairly nicely. Doing it a second time, but like I said, some guys are using tumblers. Like I said, this was just an experiment, guys. This would probably come in more handy on your bigger caliber air guns if you wanted to do this. Like these, you really need to get that powder out of the hollow point before you cook it, because once you do, that stuff is very hard. You're not getting it out, and then it's going to just act like a solid, and it's going to zip right on through. I would say this would cut down on if you have any leading, you know, from the lead dust or whatever, because that's what it does in regular firearms. It keeps the barrels leaden. So this should, I would think, keep down any lead dust or lead particles, especially in your moderators. This batch, I only done it at 160 degrees for 20 minutes, and it done very good. I don't think, if you're going to do this, guys, I don't think that I would take these small slugs or pellets to 375 or 400. Just 150 or 140, 150, 160 around there for 20 minutes is good enough to cook the powder coat. And you see it turns out a lot wider than this. It kind of looks like the powder coat was burnt. So, and then them four actually come from these, and I just recoated them a second time, and they turned out really white. And this was just kind of experiment to get, you know, see when I start casting bullets, because that's what I'm gonna do when I cast them, is I'm gonna powder coat them. And I'd really like to add some of the red, and but this is just, you know, something, guys, I wanted to do experiment with. I would definitely leave it around 150 or 160 if you're going to cook them, and try to keep them, don't put them on aluminum foil. These I put directly on the metal tray, or if you got a silicone, you know, mat to put them on. Don't do it on aluminum foil. I didn't even think about it when I did it. And don't turn them up that high. You know, 150, 160 is all you need to cook that powder coat on there. And the better electrostatic charge you get, the better they're going to coat. Or you can just do them twice if you want to do them twice. See how they turned out really nice. That powder coat's really hard, guys. So I don't know if you hit something with these, how much these are going to mushroom. I'm not sure about that, because that powder coat it makes it a hard coating on out there. I'm guessing maybe, you know, if it hits something hard enough, it's still probably going to mushroom. These Nielsen, I got the powder out of the hollow point there. They turned out good. So the Hunter Supply, they was a little bit harder to bang out. Really need something in there to scrape that hollow point out with, because once that stuff bakes in there, it's, yeah, you ain't getting it out. And you can see the pellets. Make sure you do pellets to get it out from the skirt. These were the Rat Sniper slugs, 44 grain. I'll just drop that one, I'll get it later. But yeah, guys, this is just an experiment. So if you want to try something like this, yeah, just keep the heat down on them. So and keep them off the burner. Like my toaster oven, the burner is on the top middle and the bottom middle. So kind of keep them out to the sides so they don't direct contact with the heat. And like I said, I just keep it around 160, guys. And yeah, it's come from Harbor Freight. Definitely, guys, this is a light powder. You probably don't want to be breathing this stuff or getting it on you. You know, I'm sure it's not good for you. So make sure you get some dust mask, you know. And if you get colored, I really wouldn't do it in the house. That stuff probably get everywhere. I don't know how hard it'd be to clean up the white. I got a little bit on the table and stuff. I just wiped it off, but like I said, it's white. I don't know how bad the color would do. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this video since I'm gonna start getting into casting some bullets and doing this with them. So I thought, what the heck, you know, I got some lead slugs and some lead pellets. I'll try it on them and see how it is. But yeah, guys, all right. All right, guys, this is a JSB 2539. This is about 30 yards. Alright, next one's going to be the 29 grain Nielsen slug. Alright, next one's going to be the 48 grain Hunter Supply. I think I just barely nicked it. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. That was the JSB 25.39. That was powder coated. I did the ones that was done twice. See what it did. This was the Nielsen slug. It's the second shot I took. See, entrance and exit. And this was the 48 grain Hunter Supply slug. I hit it at the top. Entrance, exit. So, and that was out of the Air Force Condor. Is that 30 yards? The power setting on the Air Force Condor, it's on 2. It's a factory gun. I don't have the numbers. I got a battery. I need to put it in the chronograph, get some numbers for that. What it's running at 2 with the each one of these slugs, but you can see they're accurate still. I got it on my side shot, so I'm gonna get that footage and put it in here, see how good that white tracks. But hopefully, guys, this video, you know, will help somebody out there, maybe if they're thinking about doing this, or maybe to a bigger caliber air gun. Hope y'all have a good weekend, what's left of it, and good hunting, guys, and I wish everybody the best. Have a good weekend.